What up guys, and welcome back to Thomas Reacts here on the 360 experience with myself, Thomas Mabau. So guys, we are going to 2024 elections, and it seems like right now in our country we have a huge problem because young people in this country are not interested in politics. Young people in this country, they are not even interested to go out there and make their voices heard. You know that when it's election day, they take the day as a holiday, so they go out with their friends and they go out to drink and to smoke and to do all these useless things that are not actually yielding any positive results. So it seems like right now in our country we have a problem in our hands because we cannot move forward without the young people in this country. We cannot move forward in our politics without the young people actually participating in political discord and actually being out there and making their voices heard and going out there and voting for whatever party that they want to govern this country. So it's like young people are not even cherishing the idea of voting, because if you can look at the people who still go out there to vote, most of these people are people who come from apartheid. These are the people who still cherish the idea of voting. These are the people who still understand the importance of voting. But when it comes to young people, man, it seems like young people are not even interested in doing any political discord, and it's so sad because we as young people are the ones who are going to cherish to inherit this country that was run by the African National Congress. It seems like young people in this country haven't even processed the thought of inheriting a country that was run by the African National Congress, and they don't even care about any political discord. They don't care about voting. They don't care about making their voices heard. All we know is going online and complaining about things that are not working right now in our country. So guys, today I have a video from Julius Malema when he was talking with McG, and they were talking about this whole thing of young people not being interested in our political discord and the reasons why young people don't want to go out there and vote. So guys, I really want you to listen to Julius Malema when he explains the importance of young people being the importance of young people participating in our political discourse. I want you to hear what Julius Malema says, because guys, I make these videos when I talk about young people and not being interested to participate in any political discord, because I can see that we are headed for a danger. Just imagine, most of young people in this country are not even interested. That is the reason why today we are led by incompetent fools who don't even know what they are doing. That is the reason why today our country is crumbling. That is the reason why our infrastructure is crumbling, because the young people in this country, unlike the young people in 1976 who were out there making their voices heard, actually fighting for their own country, but in 2023 it seems like young people, they don't even care about the direction that the country is taking right now. So I really hope that when I do these kind of videos, they can go out there and reach young people so that they can understand the importance of actually being there and participating and making their voices heard, because it can't be, guys, that in 2023 we still allow a situation where older generations are still determining where the country is going, whereas we are the ones who are going to inherit this country. So I really hope that young people in 2024 are going to go out there and participate. I hope that most of them have already registered to go out there and vote. Like I said, guys, it is not only the job of political parties to encourage people to go to the polls and vote. It is our job too, as people, as the general public, people who are interested in the direction that the country is taking. It is our job too to make sure that people go out there and vote, to make sure that especially young people go out there and vote and make their voices heard, so that they can see how powerful they are. So guys, I really want you to listen today to what Julius Malema is saying about this whole thing of young people abandoning our political discord.
But what I was saying on the JJ Tavane interview is I was saying, as young people, we don't engage in politics because we've seen and we are tired, because nothing ever changes. It seems like these people...
But nothing ever changes. It's because we don't want things to change. Things cannot change if we don't want to participate. We really need to understand that as young people in this country, that nothing will change unless we as young people go out there and say, okay guys, we are sick and tired of what's been happening and we really want things to change, things will not change. If we sit back and not do anything about the situation, things will not change. We will always have these incompetent councillors. We will always have these incompetent mayors who are doing a crappy job, because we are not interested in anything that has been happening. So for us to see the changes that we really want, it's the only way for us to do that is by participating in our political discourse. There is no other way around.
The guys that own and run this thing, politics, right, are so detached and what's the word I'm looking for? So they're not in touch with reality. Mm-hmm. Unlike yourself, you are with the people. I mean, your office, like I said, is right in the middle of the people. Mm-hmm. So you know what's happening in the ground. But the guys at the top don't give a damn, and they don't even know what's going on.
Out of touch.
So as young people, what we are starting to do now is just work amongst ourselves. That's why you see like a Lekau start drip without any government funding. You see a podcast like this without any government funding. Because we've noticed we can't rely on them. All we can do is rely on each other and push.
But what you are doing is politics. The creation of an alternative media is in itself a political initiative.
Okay.
So you must never think that what you are doing is apolitical. If this thing grows to threaten the white media establishment, the first thing they are going to do is to buy you out.
Of course.
Yeah, they are going to say, no, this thing is a problem.
Yeah.
And the day they want to buy you out, then you must know it's political. Yeah, because they control the narrative.
Yes.
And therefore they can't allow a person to have such a huge platform without them deciding what goes into the content. So when you say young people, take it upon yourself, do not rely on government.
Yeah.
It's political.
Okay.
You are correct. You say, no, let's go and work. And that if this government is not coming to the party, it will join the party late. But we're not going to wait in some closet and wait for the government to say, now you can come out.
Yes.
No, you are going to work. And that's what politics demand of you. Let's cover this capsule and then like a writer of you. What's going to happen to us, the youth? You need to wake up and work and show this government that is possible. All I'm saying to you is that, has government seen this platform? If the answer is yes, it must ask the question, how do we help these people?
Yes.
There are car washes at township. Has government ever asked, how do we regularize, formalize, and help these people?
Every township's got a car wash.
A professional and look nice. No, they are waiting for you to go to government. But when they want you to vote, they don't say, come to us so that we can tell you to vote for us. They come to you.
Yeah.
So we want a government that goes to the people, not only on elections. When you see a proper brain, like the United States does, once they see a talented genius in the whole world, they give him that thing, green book. They say, no, you have a green book, you can come here. And then when you arrive there, they incorporate you into the U.S. Army. Then you exercise that brain in the U.S. Army. That's how the U.S. Army managed to discover the internet, because they identify the best brain and they pouch it. Yeah. So here, the best brain gets destroyed. No, it's challenging government. It's challenging authority. What type of government is this one which is scared to be challenged? This is a democratic society. The price of democracy is that the powers that be must be challenged. Yes.
And what do you think about Nhlanhla Lux?
So guys, so what are your thoughts on that, man? What are your thoughts on that? Because when you look at this thing, man, it's like we are not even, it's like we have given up. Young people in this country, it's like they have given up. It's like they've given up on the fact that they can still go out there and make their voices heard. So if you are watching this episode, if you are a fan of this episode, guys, please tell me what is it that we can do to make sure that we encourage young people to go out there and participate in our political discord. What is it that we can do to make sure that our young people are interested in our political discord? What is it that we can do to make sure that young people don't simply rely on the government and they actually do things for themselves? Because if you can see, right now the ANC is running with this whole thing that we are giving people grants. They are running with that policy that they are giving young people grants. So what is it that we can do as people? What is it that we can do as general public in this country to make sure that young people are interested in our political discord? Young people are in touch with everything that has been happening in this country. Young people are not destroyed, because if these young people are being destroyed, who is going to inherit this country? Who is going to inherit South Africa in 2024? Guys, this is a problem that we have right now in our country, man. It is a problem. It is a huge problem that we have right now in our country. And I feel like we are ignoring it. I feel like most of the people who simply want to go out there and participate, they are ignoring the fact that we have a huge chunk of young people who don't want to participate in anything. And these people can be used for the betterment of this country. These people can actually be encouraged to push the country into right direction, because young people are dying right now. You can see young people, they have stress, they have anxiety, they're turning into drug addicts. Some of them, they're turning into drunkards, mainly because they see that things are not working in the country and there's nothing that they can do. Most of these people, they went to school. You know how it's like with people who went to school. It's like they don't have a mind to hustle. These people who went to school, that's how they think. If someone went to school to study law and they come back home and they can't find any work, there's no way that person is going to start selling the veggies, man. That's not how they see things. No, that's not how they even want to approach things. So what kind of an advice would you have for young people right now in this country, man? If you are an elderly person, what kind of an advice would you have for young people right now in this country, man? And for the direction that the country is taking, and for the direction that young people are taking in this country. Because at some point we really have to be honest about the direction that young people are taking in this country, and it is a wrong direction, man. It is a wrong direction. And I am really worried that in 20 years, in 15, 20 years, most of these people are going to be the seniors right now in the country. And they won't even have a clue about what's been happening in our country. So how are these people expected to vote right in like 2028 or 2032? How are these people expected to vote right when they don't even know what's happening right now in our country? So we have a problem right now in our country. So what is it that you are doing personally to encourage young people to vote? What kind of a message are you pushing to young people and encourage them to go out there and vote and participate in our political discord? Because there's no way that young people can ignore our political discord and hope that things are going to be good in South Africa, man. There's no way. We cannot allow a situation where young people don't want to participate in any political discord. We cannot allow that situation. We cannot. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this whole thing, guys? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.